I told you guys last week that I had to go to Boston for a work trip. I did a pack with me video. I kind of showed you guys what I was packing to take. And then later on that week, I also did a what I wore video, just a short showing you a quick snippet of everything that I wore. So I decided to come back and really break down what I wore and why. So it was a short trip. I was there for 2 nights and 3 days. Real short trip. Those actually are the type of trips that I like. I really don't like taking long extended trips like that. I'll be ready to come back home. So it was a perfect trip for me. The first day there, we got there early. I was able to check in, relax. We were in Copley Square, so it was like the Copley Mall was next to us, like in a pegway, so I can walk over there. So I walked through there, saw a lot of the great stores, grabbed me something to eat, came back and chilled. Chilled until it was time for like our first actual event. And so the first event that we had was like a meet and greet, registration type of reception. So this was in the evening. It was almost like a happy hour style. They had open bar food and all of that. So for this event, I went for like a what do they call it, like a smart casual look. So what I wore to this event was a black blazer, this leopard style print shirt, and some jeans with my loafers. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I kind of wish that I would have wore this the next day, but we really don't have a dress code for these events. We were just told to wear business casual and casual, so I went with the smart casual look for this event. But I kind of wish I would have dressed it up a little bit more, only because it was a happy hour style. But there were people there in sneakers, jeans. Some people was a little bit more dressed, but it was still more on the casual style to business casual. So it kind of worked out just for my preference. I wish I would have went a little bit more dressier for this event. However, I did like this outfit. I liked the way it looked. I really liked the way that the jeans worked with the shoes, with the loafers. It kind of gave you that 90s preppy vibe, which I like. I like to incorporate a little preppiness into my style. So I like that. And then I threw on a blazer, and to make it a more casual, relaxed look, instead of like folding the sleeves of the blazer or something like that, I just pulled the sleeves up, scrunched the sleeves up. And the great thing about this blazer was that it had a stretch to it, so they kind of stayed in place. I didn't have to do anything to get them to stay, and it was a comfortable look because I had on my loafers, so it worked out really well. Again, I just wish I kind of just would have went a little bit more dressier for the night, but it worked. And so after the reception, my boss treated us to bowling. So we went out for drinks and bowling. And I did go and change my outfit. I really didn't do too much. I just wanted to be a whole lot more casual and relaxed because we were bowling. So I swapped out my loafers. I threw on my gym shoes. I had my Jordan 1s, the Noble Greens. I threw on a green long sleeve t-shirt. And that was that for that look. And it worked out to go bowling, have a couple of beers, and just, end the night that way. And so the next day was the day of our sessions or our conferences. This is what we had, different classes. And so this day I chose a more business casual look. With this look, I wore black slacks with a dressier top and that same blazer from the night before. When I was packing, I did pack to have outfits that I can wear multiple ways and kind of be able to transition them in and out with different outfits. So with this outfit, that's what I wore: some black slacks, a black blazer, and this dressy top. And I went with another loafer style shoe. It was a patent leather loafer, and it had like a small mid heel. I believe I showed it in my pack with me video. This is like my office shoe. I like to wear this shoe with slacks. I don't necessarily wear it with dresses or skirts, but I do like to wear this shoe with slacks, especially if it's a longer slack, because it gives me a comfortable height. And I also like for my slacks to kind of still hang low when I'm wearing it with the heel, which is why typically I wear a low heel or I wear flat with my trousers. But this was another good look. It worked for the day. It was a business casual look. Most people did kind of go for a more visual business casual work style for the next day for our conferences. So I wore that, and it was a comfortable outfit to wear throughout the day. My feet didn't bother me. I was able to keep this outfit on for the most part of the day, and the conference was like basically a work day. It was like 7.5 to 8 hours. So it worked. Later that evening, me and my coworkers and my boss, we did go out for dinner and drinks again. We was drinking. We had a good time. So I went for another casual look. With this look, I just threw on my polo, my yellow polo, put those jeans that I had on the night before, and I had on my sneakers. Real simple, just casual, something casual, comfortable to go out, have dinner with. We went to a casual dinner spot. The food was amazing. It was called Bostonia. The food was great. We had some oysters that was just French kiss. But my outfit did work for that night. I wasn't too casual or overdressed, and I was also comfortable to end the night. The next day we had another session. This was the last day, so I wore the same jogging suit that I wore into town, to the airport, was the same jogging suit that I wore to go home and back to the airport. I typically do that when I'm traveling. If I can, I'll try to wear something that I can wear to and from the airport. That way I'm not packing a bunch of outfits. Like, it didn't make sense to pack a whole fresh outfit to go to the airport, to go home, just to take that outfit off and take a shower and put on my PJs or some lounge clothes. So I went with that. So those were all of my outfits. I did a lot of switching back and forth, wearing the same pair of pants. I wore the same jeans. I only packed 2 pair of pants. That was my black slacks and my jeans, and I was able to transition those in and out very easily. I also carried, I did carry 3 pair of shoes. I always typically end up having way more shoes than I need because you guys know, one, I like to wear sneakers. So I like to have multiple pairs of sneakers. So I had my sneakers for the airport, and I also had my Jordan 1s, and I also had my loafers, a casual shoe, and the business casual shoe, which was a semi-heel. So those was everything that I wore. I actually had a great time in Boston. I was surprised. At first I was like, I am not going to enjoy this trip. But like I said, we went bowling. I didn't get to sightsee the way that I wanted to sightsee because of the weather. It was cold, it was rainy, and I just didn't want to be out in that weather. And by the time the weather started to get better, it was time for me to head back home to Chicago. So that is everything that I wore. I hope that these outfits are some outfits ideas that you can wear if you're going to work. They're not necessarily just for a work trip. You can take these pieces or something like that, a pair of slacks, a pair of jeans, multiple shirts, have them out for the week, and that is your work week outfit ideas. So I hope this hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful in some kind of way. Also, the blazer that I had on was from Rainbow. The slacks were from Fashion Nova. My dress shirts were from Shein. My jeans were also from Fashion Nova, and my polo was thrifted, and my long sleeve top was from Banana Republic. If any of those things are still available, there'll definitely be a link that you can click to go and find them. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.